Hey everyone, it's Tony George from DocSports.com. We're back with the 2023 edition of the NFL opening line report. I was not going to do this year. I have so many media commitments, but I had so many requests that guys liked it. And what this basically is a opening, raw, candid, unfiltered, non-handicapped look, initial reactions to what I see with the opening lines. I've seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them. So nonetheless, this is how we roll. Just a couple of guys having a cup of coffee early on Tuesday morning, looking at the lines, just taking a piss over fence post, talking about what they think initially. Not handicapped games. Now, leave comments. This is interactive. So you leave comments. We have to filter the comments here because of the F-bombs and the haters and the porn sites putting links to, they know what the demographic is. I know some of you probably wish I would leave those up there, but we can't. It's family entertainment. Also, other handicapping companies that come in and put links to their Super Lock of the Millennium page after they went 1-9 this weekend, but they got the bounce back for you. So go get your own followers. Okay? Speaking of that, very quickly, I do want to thank the over 5,000 guys and gals that tuned in for the Monday Night Free Pick video. I'm glad we won it. That's why I don't put out free picks every single day, because we got to take them serious. That means people tuning in, they judge you based on free picks. Your premium plays, you could have went 3-1 on Sunday and hit a top pick, but you're worried about the free play only. So be careful how you judge me, but we try and put out those free picks. That's why I take them seriously. Almost over a 4,000 game sample size. We've hit 59% of them since 2017 for free. Me, on my part of this channel. So I really appreciate you tuning in, and nonetheless, we're going to break these down for you. Obviously, the big news last night on Monday night was Aaron Rodgers going down. That's just, it's unbelievable. I'm still in shock. All the hype, the HBO Hard Knocks thing, him running on the field with a flag for the 9/11 tribute, goosebumps there in New York City last night. And a hell of a game. Made the under. We put out the under, and then a teaser that covered for you too. We'll talk about it when we talk about who they're playing this week. But nonetheless, looks like an Achilles tear. That seems to be the word. The MRI, I'm taping this at 7:15 in the morning, Tuesday, Pacific time. So the results of the MRI, but I'm not optimistic, and the Jets are going to be in trouble because Wilson, they bought themselves a quarterback to try and make a Super Bowl run, and they had the people around him. Wow. Yeah. Hall and Cook at running back. Wilson at wide receiver, a defense that's shut down, made Josh Allen look like a clown last night. That's, if you're a Jets fan, I feel for you. I'm a Chiefs fan. It'd be like losing Mahomes. Season's lost. But nonetheless, crazy. And there were some crazy results in week 1. Let's get to it. Let's go through them. You leave your comments in there. I will filter them out. I will post the ones that are legitimate, and I'll respond to them. So be sure and leave comments. Smash that subscribe button too. Get notified whenever I have a free play up, or anybody on the Docs channel has a free play up. Thumbs up, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. We love subscribers. We love you guys and gals. I'm reminded many times, many females watch this as well. So I haven't forgot you girls. All right, let's get to it. The Thursday night game, Minnesota on the road at Philadelphia. I have not seen this line. Getting 7, 48.5 is the total. Primetime dog, Minnesota. Yeah. What did I write down here? I was looking, New England out-yarded Philadelphia 382 to 251. And they somehow lost that game. That was one of my contest losers. I had the Patriots plus 4. Should have won that game. Should have won it. Philly played the easiest schedule in the NFL last year. Bear that in mind. Might be a paper tiger. 7's too many. In my opinion, Green Bay at Atlanta. Green Bay -1, total 41. How about the Packers? Did everybody just think that the Green Bay Packers were going to fall off the map because Aaron Rodgers left? They got like 5 number 1 draft picks on defense and a number 2 and the first and a second round draft pick, all starting for them on defense. They got players. They can run the ball. Atlanta, Desmond Ridder, no thanks. Green Bay. Las Vegas against Buffalo, catching 8.5. I'd be putting Las Vegas in a teaser right away. Right away. Buffalo, what was that? What? Josh Allen? You know, I'm so sick of these comparisons of Josh Allen. He's better than Mahomes. He's better than Burrow. He's better. Bills Mafia everywhere. Josh Allen is a turnover machine. He makes stupid mistakes. He has his entire career. I forgot what his completion rate when he was at Wyoming. He's a dynamic player, but doesn't have a great arm. You know, you're surrounded by weapons. Blow a 13-3 lead and lose in primetime. Good luck laying 8.5 to Vegas, who was one of my my free play last week for you guys. I thought they beat Denver straight up. Thought that was too many points. Cincinnati. Baltimore, 46. The number, Cincinnati, 3.5. 3.5, 46. Baltimore looked terrible last week. Burrow wasn't ready yet. Ravens, lackluster against Houston. There you go. There's your teaser. Baltimore and Las Vegas. Baltimore plus 9.5. Vegas plus 14.5. Hello. I can't get over that Bills line. Wow. All right. Seattle on the road at Detroit. Home opener. Win over the Chiefs. Total 49. Detroit's laying 5.5. Seattle has injury issues. Left and right tackle, probably out. Defensive secondary got banged up too. Detroit liable to run away with that. I can only lean Detroit there. And I hate 5.5 is one of the worst numbers in the NFL to lay. But I think Seattle might be in big trouble there. Indianapolis against Houston, minus 1.5. Total 40. Don't know the status of their quarterback yet for the Colts. That's a coin flip ball game there. That's got 13-10 written all over it. Under. Kansas City minus 3 at Jacksonville. Signed Chris Jones. I don't know the status of Kelsey. Kelsey plays, that's an easy winner for Kansas City. Jacksonville did not impress me last week, and that was my top pick, and we got lucky to win it. They made a bunch of blunders there. Ridley's good. Etienne's good at running back. Lawrence is more than serviceable. A defense left a lot of question marks for me. Kansas City's had added time to prepare. I'd lean KC there. And forget that I'm a KC fan. I'd lean KC. They're the better team. They showed, look at the playoff game last year. Okay. Chicago plus 3 at Tampa Bay. 41.5. I had Tampa Bay as a contest pick last week at Circa Millions. They opened up at plus 7 last week and went to plus 3.5 at kickoff. Chicago, Same old, same old. I mean, the the Packers just kicked their butt. Up one side and down the other. They got beaten every facet of that game. Mayfield didn't look all that bad for Tampa Bay. He's serviceable, you know. He's further along than Fields. Let me see something here since we're just sitting around being friendly and everything. They ran for 122 and threw for 189 against Green Bay. They had 100 yards in returns. 24-37 with one touchdown for Fields. They averaged 53 yards on 4 punts. Good punter. They had a lot of penalties. So did Green Bay. Green Bay had 9 penalties for 90 yards in that game. Well, I'm going to shock the world. I'd lean Chicago. Yeah. Chargers at Tennessee. Tennessee at home +3. Chargers just couldn't stop anybody on defense. Got in a shootout with Miami. My Lord. Tennessee, of course, loser down there at... I go under 46. Giants at the Cards. The Cards gave... Well, it's Cards getting 4 at home, total 40.5. I want nothing to do with this game. This is 2 very bad football teams right now. New York Giants should be favored 4, but can they cover 4? No. I don't think so. But I don't want anything to do with it. When it's a battle of uglies, you always take the underdog, especially if it's a home dog. That's the rule. That's the rule, and Cards are getting 4, 40.5. Might not be a lot of scoring in that game. Might be an underplay. If any, you either take the under or leave that game alone. San Francisco -8 at the Rams. Rams surprised everybody last week. I gave them to you for free on the Gridiron 6-pack with Griffin Murphy. We tape that every Wednesday, by the way. It's on this channel. Tune in. We went 4-2 out of 6 picks last week. Free. You know. They look good against it. Well, I don't even know what Pittsburgh was doing. San Francisco, better than I thought they were. 44.5 is the total. Back-to-back roadies for San Fran, although it's not a huge road trip down to L.A. But it is back-to-back. Boy, that's a tough one. I can only take the underdog, believe it or not. Boy, I tell you what, the Rams did pretty good on defense last week against Seahawks. They got after the quarterback, you know, especially when the left tackle and right tackle both went down for Seattle. They got after Smith. We'll see. I don't want anything to do with an 8-point spread, and I don't necessarily want a gun to my head to take the Rams either. Total's 44.5. Opened up at 42. Also opened up at 7. Bet them up. It's a conference game. Divisional dog at home. You know how those cover. There's a lot going on there. New York Jets, obviously. Futures on this was, I think, 3.5. Now it's up to 7.5. It opened up at 8.5. Bet down to 7.5. Total 42. Under. Washington, Denver. Washington getting 3.5. Denver laying 3.5 in this game. Total 39. There's not going to be a lot of scoring, but that total's about right. What do you think? I'll leave that up for the comments section. Stay away game for me. Again, two bad teams. Two bad teams. If Denver was a dog, I'd be all over him. But and the hook on the 3, that might be the difference in that ball game. New England playing Miami, getting 2.5 at home, total 47. Give me New England. New England's defense. Miami gave up almost 600 yards last week. Is New England that dynamic of an offense that what San Diego has? No. They're going to put up yards in New England, outstatted Philly. They should beat them. New England had the Super Bowl champs dead to right. Tua didn't look all that great last week either. Now give me New England. Definitely a teaser play too. Leg of a teaser, plus 8.5. That is the Sunday night game. And we have a doubleheader coming Monday night. New Orleans minus 3.5 at Carolina. Ugh, total 40. Rookie quarterback versus Carr. I'd have to do a deep dive on that. One. Carolina, divisional home dog. FYI. It'd be New Orleans or nothing for me. But if that hook wasn't on there, it'd be a lot more attractive. Cleveland taking on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looked like a monkey humping a football, huh? 2, total 40.5. And surprising that a Mike Tomlin coach team looked that bad. I mean, they look bad. This falls in Cleveland. They looked unreal. So this falls under the category of don't overreact too much to what you saw in week 1. Give me the Steelers. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts and reactions. Leave yours in the comments section. Let's win some more money this week in the NFL. We had a decent preseason, and we started out 3-1 with a top play in the books, plus 1,080 for a $100 player last Sunday. We're going to do it again this week. Just going through these numbers here, there's at least one top play that I didn't overreact to out loud, but there's some value on the board this week. You get a free $60 from Doc Sports if you click the link in the description below, or go to the website in the upper left-hand corner. There's a tab that says free 60. Put it towards a weekend football package with me this upcoming week, or any handicapper over at Doc's. Have a great week. I'll enjoy going through your comments and seeing what your guys' takes are as well, because I'll post them and I'll react to them.